What's going on, guys? As well as the football channel, I have a gaming channel called Red Wolves Gaming. If you guys want to follow the social media on that, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I really do appreciate it. From PC games, Xbox, PS4 in the near future, come join the fun. I'll see you guys later. So Mike Groh gets a job, but not as an OC. He gets a job as a wide receivers coach with the Indianapolis Colts. Going to be teaming up with Frank Reich. Now, a lot of Eagles fans on Twitter are kind of freaking out, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna really see who's behind all the play calling." I'm like, "Come on now, don't tell me that Doug Pearson doesn't know how to play call." Okay, it's not about the play calling. Okay, it's about the scheme. It's about the type of offense we run. It's about personnel. It's about getting prepared for against a certain team and getting prepared for them the right way during the week, okay? And that's what Mike Groh couldn't do. Okay, Mike Groh couldn't, work with matchups, how to use players, you know what I mean? Mike Groh could not do that. But you know what? If Mike Groh wanted to get a wide receivers job, kind of go down the totem pole a little bit and get a wide receiver job, I'm surprised the Eagles didn't hire him as a wide receivers coach, or at least demote him to one. But I think they just want to just cut him out of this whole system, which I got no problem with at all. But for Eagles fans to question, because Mike Groh and Frank Reich are gone now, so now it's like, we're going to see if Doug can actually call plays. It's not about Doug calling plays. Doug can call the plays, okay? It's about using your players, putting your players in the right position to win football games, and Mike Groh can't do that. We've all seen examples. Couldn't use Golden Tate, didn't know how to use certain players. I mean, they don't know. They honestly don't know. Okay, the last month of the season was a good month. Okay, we won against the NFC East. We won the East from winning all those games. It looked good on paper, but at the same time, we faced the NFC East. You know what I mean? And what did we do against Seattle? Not much of anything. I know there's a lot more into that game, with Carson Wentz going out. But, it's just, there's only so much you could do. But at the same time, it was against the NFC East. They weren't really the best opponents. Carson put the team on his back, and that's the only reason why we won football games, and everybody kind of, gave into the culture. But when it comes down to, Doug Pearson calling plays, I trust Doug Pearson and his play calling. It's not, there's more to an offense than just getting prepared to play a game in a week. Is not because of play calling. It's scheme. I can say this over and over again. You're working on matchups. Who's going to be on this guy? Who's going to be on this wide receiver? We're going to do this. We're going to, what's the weakness of that cornerback? What's the weakness of those linebackers on the, you know what I mean? That's how you set up for a game every week. And Mike Groh couldn't do that, unfortunately. And it just looked really bad. So Mike Groh going to the Colts, I can give a shit less. I want a new receivers coach. I want new everything. I know we got a DB coach right now, new defensive backs coach, which I'm actually really happy with the reputation that he does have. But I'm really happy with just all the changes are going to be made. I'm just happy because of change. That's it. We haven't done anything yet besides hire a DB coach, and all I'm happy about is just change. Howie Roseman promised us the confetti will come down again. Howie Roseman promised us that he will have a formidable roster this year, and we're just going to have to see. And Howie Roseman said I'm going to be aggressive, and I'm going to be this. And that's it. And he's got to prove it to all of us. I think he's proved it in the past that he can be very aggressive, but you got 10 picks in the draft. You have a lot of stuff going on. But I'm glad Mike Groh's gone. I'm glad that these were the first moves that were made. Okay, but there are some moves, in the past that I kind of questioned too, because you got guys like Gunter Brewer that was the wide receivers coach. He ended up with Kansas City. Then you had Stefan Wisniewski that was a guard for us and got beat up by Isaac Samalo and kind of just, withered away off the team, and now is a starter with the Kansas City Chiefs at right guard. So, you know what I mean? There's a lot of questioning with letting players go and doing stuff like that. But I'm not going to go off topic, but Mike Groh being gone, it's a huge deal. It's a huge deal. And, I was happy when that was the one thing I wanted done in this offseason was Carson Walsh, Mike Groh to be gone, finished, finito, peace the fuck out. Okay? That's what I wanted. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm just glad that he's just out of here, you know, not going anywhere else, whatever. So, and that's pretty much it. So, all right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Fly, Owls, fly.